Yes, people, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the Football Locker Room banter, man. Shaq and Jordan will be coming through any minute now. We got a big show, man. We got a big show. We're going to be talking about Chelsea as Jordan's coming on the show, and we're going to be talking about obviously the games on the weekend coming up, and of course, we're going to talk about Arsenal. But do you know what we're definitely going to talk about, people? We're definitely gonna talk about Man United, though, man. You got Almurum hasn't had a few games left to prove himself, apparently, or he's getting a sack. So I'm looking forward to that, man. Because I'm not looking forward to that. I want him to stay Almurum in. That's all I'll say.
Over, man. What we saying? We got to look a winner for them. Man United, I love watching them lose. Hey, Man United, I love watching them lose. Hey, I was in the news, and now I'm watching them lose. Hey, Man United, I love watching them lose. Hey, Man United, I love watching them lose. Hey, Man United, I love watching them lose. Hey, I was in the news, and now I'm watching them lose. Hey, Man United, I love watching them lose. Man United, I love watching them lose. Hey, Man United, I love watching them lose. Hey, I was in the news, and now I'm watching them lose. Hey, Man United, I love watching them lose. Man United on your top, but you're looking like a flop. You was gas at the top, hey, times on the step. Yeah, Man United on your top, yeah, but you're looking like a flop. Yeah, you was gas at the top.
Let me fix this, people. Let me fix this. Yeah, I said I'll wait for Jordan to get here before we talk about Chelsea. We've just had the Noni segment, so I think there's more people in the chat right now. You lot missed the Noni talk. I put up the presentation of the stats last year for Chelsea and this year for Chelsea. If you missed it, statistically on the graph, he did better at Chelsea so far. He's still transitioning into a new team. So yeah, Noni section done. Yeah, I'll just talk about the game this weekend until Jordan and Shaq come. I'll just give my opinions. Big up Godfrey in the house each and every time. What's your predictions for the weekend, Godfrey? What's this? Big up Adrian. He says, what's this about Saka and West, man? No, I'm saying basically, I feel like we need to bring in Saka slowly. Yeah. If he is going to be a part of the squad, have him on the bench at first. Noni deserves to start. Bring him on last 20 minutes or something. But for me, I'd rest him for a couple of weeks. I won't even put him in a squad against City, personally. But who am I to know what's good and what's bad? But I'm just saying, like, in general, going forward, once he is even back, once he's back and he's fit, there's no need to see Saka play 90 minutes every game. Do you know what I mean? The way we took off Gyökeres the other day when we was 2-0 up to rest him for the next game against City, that's what we need to do with Saka, and that's what we haven't been doing with Saka, and that's the problem. He's been on the pitch when there's no need for him to be on the pitch. When your best player has injury problems. I miss Saka versus Liverpool, my boy. No, of course we're going to miss Saka, yeah. Of course. He's Saka. He's our best player, attacking-wise, definitely. Gives us the most output. Obviously, I do think Gyökeres will outscore him. That's what I've been begging for anyway. Of course we miss Saka, man. But if we rush him back, Adrian, yeah, what will happen is he'll just get injured long term. And I don't want to, and we talked about on the last stream, we don't want him to end up like Michael Owen. Even Hazard to a certain extent. But that's because Hazard's mentality, he wasn't a hard worker off the pitch, but in training and stuff. But my point is, like, yes, play Saka. When everyone's fully fit, you play Saka. But once we're 2-0 up in games, he can come off for Noni. We don't need to play him for 90 minutes when we're 2-0 up. Like last season, I'm seeing him in FA Cups when we're 2-0 up. And no one and Arteta's not taking him off. We've got the squad now. We don't have to rely on Odegaard, Saka, and even Saliba to a certain extent. We've got depth now. I just feel like if we didn't run Saka into the ground, we could have won the league last season, or we had a better chance anyway. This season, I just don't want us to rush him too back, man. I'll be honest with you. I want him to come back, and I don't want him to get a knock and be out again. I want him to come back slowly. And the same thing for Jesus. The same thing for any player in our team now. 3-1. That's what I'm saying, Godfrey. I went 2-1, actually. So I won't be disingenuous. I did say 2-1, but you know I'm positive. So I can see a 3-1 still. But I'm just going to keep it my original predictions. 2-1 to Arsenal. But we all know his starting lineup anyway, people. We all know his starting lineup. His starting lineup's going to be Timber on the right. Then he's going to have Mascara and Gabriel centre-backs. He'll go Calafiori left back. And then in the midfield, I know he's going to go Marino, Zubimendi and Rice. I don't want him to do that, but that's what he's going to do. And then up front, he's going to go Noni, Gyökeres, and he'll go Eze or Martinelli. Probably Eze, to be honest. So, we know the lineup. Come on. We know the lineup, man. We know Arteta's not going to play two attacking midfielders against Man City, even if we are at home. He's not doing it. Not yet, anyway. I do feel like we will see 2-8s. Like, one day we will see Odegaard and Eze in the midfield together. There will be times this season we do see that. But it won't be in the away games, and it won't be in the big games. It will just be it will be against beatable teams we should be beating at home in the FA Cup. Not FA Cup. Yeah, maybe the FA Cup, but yeah, in the Premier League, defo. You might see it a couple times this season. You're not going to see it that much. Obviously, a lot of fans are going to moan about that, man. And I understand it. because if he just went a bit more attacking, we could just like blow teams away. We could literally blow teams away. Yeah, we did definitely miss him against Liverpool. But listen, let's talk about this game, yeah, quickly. Adrian, if you're still in the chat, what's your predictions? Are you Arsenal fan as well? I'm pretty sure you are. Are you Arteta in? Are you Arteta out? It'll be nice to know what your thoughts are. And big everyone up, man. If you're new, make sure you're liking, make sure you're subscribing. It helps the channel out massively. And yeah, look, I'll be honest with you. Knowing that that's the team he's gonna play, I'm just gonna be real with it. We can still win. We can win with two. I think we can win with 2 attacking 8s, or we can win with two defensive 8s. I honestly do. Not defensive 8s, two 6s, whatever you want to call it. More pragmatic. We can win both ways. And last season we smoked them, innit? So I don't think we're gonna smoke them, but I can see a 2 or 3-1 win. In this game, it's gonna be vital that Noni, when he gets the opportunity, he will get an opportunity to make an assist or a goal. He needs to be more vital in those. He's really good at doing everything right, but he needs to add product, man. He needs to add that, because he gets into the right positions and then sometimes he just makes the wrong decision. So, but his overall gameplay is sick, and I'm really happy about Noni, man. Hey, big up Jordan in the house, man. How are you? You're on. No, I can't hear you, mate. I still can't hear you, man. Let me read out this chat whilst you fix your audio. Arteta in, definitely. I just need a little front football. I want to be optimistic and say we don't concede, so 2-0 Arsenal. Hey, listen, Adrian, big yourself up, man. I hope you're subscribed, because I'm Arteta in, Shaq's Arteta out, and a lot of the people in the community, and big everyone up who's Arteta out in the community, man. You know, I mean, got no problem. Arteta in is in the chat, man, because sometimes I feel like I'm drowning and I'm always fighting people. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, season, or I will change my mind. Jordan, you got your audio fixed? No, he's gone. He's probably going to come back in. Jordan's a Chelsea fan, by the way. Listen, Jordan, before he comes back in, Jordan, when Madueke last season was at Chelsea, me and Jordan would talk about Madueke, and Jordan always big him up, man. And I always liked him as well. That's why when we signed him, I didn't mind. Big up, Jordan. What are you saying?
Can you hear me this time?
Yep, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. There's a small delay, but I can hear you.
Cool, that's good. Yeah, man. No, Noni, man. He's turning.
All right, listen, Jordan.
The heat for Arsenal.
All right, tell these man how you used to tell me how good Noni was, and tell us a bit about Noni, like what we can expect.
I wouldn't say
tell us the pros and cons, obviously, and don't be disingenuous, because I know you hate me.
Listen. For the viewers, yeah, he's exaggerating a bit how much I picked up Madueke. Yeah, I said he's good. I said I like the fact that he's quite direct. Like he'll go at defenders and stuff. He'll take them on. And there's a lack of players like that are about at the moment. And obviously, you were telling me you think that Neto was our best player, and I'm like, probably ability wise, yeah, but
no, best winger.
Winger, yeah. When he goes forward, like Madueke, he creates problems, man. He has defenders on their toes, and I did tell you this from day, bro. Like, this is what I was trying to say. Like, I don't know, man, if he's worth the money you paid for him, but yeah, I'm not surprised that he's doing what he's doing. And I did say to you, he's going to be starting for Arsenal. He was like,
of course, he should have been south of.
Look, I told you, you ain't spending 52 million on some guy to be
No,
Saka's
100%. Of
backup.
course, he was overpriced. Yeah. No, but let me ask you a question then. Who could we got out there to be Saka's backup? Who would accept it to be Saka's backup and as good as Noni for less than
That's
50
the
mil?
thing.
Name me a couple players. Obviously, there might be players out there. I'm just letting you.
No.
Go on.
Look, I think respectably, Noni's too good to be a backup player. Doesn't matter where he plays.
Well, he came in knowing he's going to be a backup to Saka. So
Nah, he didn't. He didn't.
we done it.
No, he didn't.
To that logic,
He
it was a good signing then, no?
No, but he didn't. I don't agree with that. I don't think he knew. He thought that at all. I think he knew he was going to go there, and he will climb up the pecking order pretty quickly because some of your players are very overrated. So, I mean, Martinelli being one of them. That.
All right. Do you know what?
Obviously,
you know what? For the viewers,
we're
we're getting to a combined. We'll do a combined Chelsea Arsenal 11 for fun in a bit. We'll do that in a bit for fun because it will create banter. It will create arguments between me and Jordan. So we'll definitely do a combined 11 for fun in that 20 minutes. But let me just run through these two chats from Adrian. Adrian says Arteta is definitely Arteta in definitely. I just need a little front foot football. I want to be optimistic and say we don't concede. So 2-0 Arsenal. Yeah, no, 2-0 I said 2-1. Godfrey saying 3-1. You're saying 2-0. So we're all saying W's. I'm interested to see what Shaq's opinion is. He's going to be coming on any second now. Adrian also says, I like that Noni takes on his man, but at times against Bilbao, I feel like he should have cut it in. This man is quality, but the end product, man. Now, Adrian, there was a time, yeah. You know when he done that outside of the foot and it went to the keeper, yeah.
Bro, I told you, James.
Wait. Yeah, Jordan, I'm gonna let you go straight away. I just want to add this one point.
No. Land. Go on.
I just want to add this one point quickly. When he did the outside of the foot bullshit, when he did that outside of the foot bullshit thing, yeah, he should have just put the ball. You know when you fake it, the man's on his ass. The defender's at least 2 yards gone. Now you got space. If he did that, Eze was running in a perfect angle just past the penalty spot, yeah, but coming in from the left, yeah, he could have rolled it to him and Eze would have had basically an open net. So definitely his product definitely needs work. Start over Saka. That is mad, my boy. No, do you know what? Listen, I'm saying start Noni over Saka until Saka's 100% fully fit. Once Saka's fully fit, then Saka starts, but don't play Saka for 90 minutes because we don't need to turn him into Michael Owen. But anyway, yeah, big yourself up. Big up Shaq. Shaq's in the house. How are you, Shaq? How's your day?
Man. I'm not too bad, man. Jordan, my Chelsea brother. How are you today? It's good to see you, man.
I'm good,
it's good to see you. How are you, man?
I'm good, bro. Chelsea are back where we belong, bruv. Back in the tournament that we won twice.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, man. Don't watch us, bro. Don't watch us, cuz.
Not I hear it, but Jordan, like Nottingham Forest also won the competition twice. It don't mean they belong there. What are we doing?
Yeah, doesn't mean they belong.
What are we doing? Are you man really Champions League ready?
They were, yeah, but they you know, they won it when it was black and white TV, bro. Like, you know, it's moved on a bit, like.
My mother had a TV in the 80s, G. It wasn't black and white. I can't lie to you, bro. It wasn't black and white. It was just
it was some big ass TVs, you know though. I mean? Those TVs that when you do a burglary, you're like you carry it out.
Yeah, man.
Big things, bro.
Trust me, man's breaking a back in that. Yeah.
Hey, listen. Don't watch it. Like, let me touch on Chelsea really quickly, innit, for the viewers and for everybody. Yeah. Poor performance by the referee. Yeah, there was a couple of decisions in there that are, you know, controversial to say the least. Can't even be bothered to moan about it. But one thing I did notice, which I said to James, was them Champions League refs are a lot softer than the Prem refs, bro. That the challenges that they give us as fouls was, oh wow. I'm like, wow, this is never being given in the Premier League, you know, like Caicedo's challenge that led to that first goal. But apart from that, putting that aside, we weren't quite good enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were good, but like, you gotta be like good. Like, you gotta be at 9 out of 10 at least for that game to be beaten Bayern Munich in their own backyard. We know this because we've done it before. So we should have patterned up, should we say. We played well. There's a lot of more positives to take from the game than negatives, but still not good enough, innit, man? That's it, really, bro.
I hear it, man. I hear it.
No,
I just want to say...
we don't talk about
I
Chelsea
just wanna
enough,
say-
man.
I know, because I just want to say, now that Jordan's here, people, I just want to say it, because I've been telling these man their wingers stink. Do you know what I mean? I've been telling these man they would have been better off keeping Madueke and Sancho. I've been telling these man this M-binary Gittins and that he's not hit. Do you know what I mean? Man can't even start for Dortmund, but apparently, he's better than Sancho, I was told. Better than Madueke, I was told. The only thing I see man do is run into Cody. The only thing. Another brain dead baller. And you know what's worse, yeah?
Who are you talking about?
Madueke when he was at Chelsea and in the last game that we played, because he's a bit brain dead, he could beat his man.
Who are you talking about?
Huh? I'm talking about Gittins right now. Talking about Gittins.
It's about your stinky wingers.
Yeah,
Jamie
even that.
Like,
Do you know what I mean?
Like,
Even
Gittins
Megan
dead.
Rapinoe.
Bro, he didn't
Even
play.
Megan Rapinoe, bro.
He didn't play.
Huh? Nah, but
Gittins.
bro, I'm talking about your wingers in general, my bro. Like, I curse Madueke because he beats his man, but does fuck all after that. I haven't even really seen Gittins beat his man. And you spent 50 million on that. 50 million.
You see.
You know, you man spent 300 million this window, you know.
Gittins has hardly played.
I've seen enough. I've
seen enough. We ain't seen enough.
Right.
We ain't seen enough. How could you have seen enough? What? Gittins is yet to show anyone anything, bro.
Let me interject. Let me say one thing on it.
If you speak on João Pedro, for example, he's had time to show something, and he's shown what he's capable of. Man needs to just be consistent, Gittins hasn't had enough game time, bro.
Alright, James, very quickly, before you come back in. You see, this is the funny thing, because you see João Pedro, when he came in for you, man, and he played in a Cupboard Cup, the effect was instant. Straight there. You already saw it. When Jaden joined you, man, man like J-Mar, and he made his debut, he came off the bench. That was a flawless fucking performance. You saw his quality ASAP. Why is it, that with M-binary Gittins, man has to wait and see what he brings? Why?
Why
other man ain't get that great. Other man was able to show it as soon as they came into the team.
No, let me jump in then, yeah. Let me jump in.
Shaq, let me jump in. If Gittins plays against you, man, and puts any of your defenders like butter on toast, bruv, you know you're gonna be like, bro. You probably won't play though.
No. Do you know what? Let me jump in. Let me jump in, people. Yeah, listen. I'll be real. Yeah, Shaq said you spent 300 million, so I'll defend Chelsea and say, they did spend 300 million, but they sold bare. They sold bare money. They sold a lot of players, so they didn't really spend that much. It's a mad thing. So I'll defend him in that. But I will say this: Shaq's got a good.
Our next spend's positive. Get it right.
That's what. Okay, cool. I got it right. That's what I'm saying. They spent 300 million, but they made 305 million, whatever. Yeah. But I will say, Shaq's right on the thing with the wingers. Yeah. Because I will say this time last year, when you lot was having an amazing start, not you, Jordan. Jordan's an exception, people. But all the other Chelsea fans I know, and I know a hell of a lot of Chelsea fans, all of them were saying, Palmer, Madueke, Jackson, Neto, Madueke. Yeah, they were saying, this is the best thing since sliced bread. What an attack we have. We're in a title race. Not you, Jordan. Now skip to the summer just gone, You wanted to get rid of Jackson. You wanted to get rid, not you personally. You wanted to get rid of everyone but Neto. So this is what I say about Chelsea fans. They won't catch me talking badly about my team, telling me I want to get rid of my whole team, and then a year later come and I want to keep my team, and a year later saying I want to get rid of them all. That's where I don't get it. And
Bro,
you, man, last thing I'll say, and
listen.
then you lot can tell me if I'm right or wrong. You man seem to be Profit FC. And I'm just saying, yeah, I don't think Profit FC. Yes, you won 2 trophies just now, but I think a drought's coming, innit? I'm smelling a drought, man.
I beg you do me a favor.
You man need to plug ASAP
yeah?
before the drought comes.
Listen, I'm listening to everything you're saying, yeah, but do me a favor, yeah, because for 2.5 years you've been ranting about the same thing about Chelsea fans, this, Chelsea fans, that, yeah. But I beg you get just one of these Chelsea fans on the stream, bro, because I just don't think they exist.
They do.
We'll work on that.
Bring them,
Shaq's
because
met
the only
Russell.
Chelsea fan you can ever
He said
refer
Chelsea
to
win the
is me.
league.
Oh, Russ. Yeah, I know Russ, obviously. Like, what did Russell say? What did he say?
Really
Nearly everything he says is banter. Nearly everything he says is for banter.
I did say I wasn't including you.
No, I know. But I'm saying I want to know who these Chelsea. I'm saying I know. I'm not coming for you, bro. I'm saying where are these guys, bro? I want to know, like, who are these delusional guys that say this stuff?
Oh, forget the fans for a second, guys.
No, okay. Even Jordan, you can admit yourself.
They must be undercover Jordan, you
can admit Jordan.
Yeah, I'm listening.
The one thing you have in common with these deluded fans, the only thing you have in common with these deluded fans in the last 12 months is that you rated Sancho, you rated Madueke, you rated Jackson, you rated these players, and now you talk about them like they're nothing. And Gittins and all these men are way better. That's not guaranteed. And
how do I talk like that? I don't talk like that, bro.
Okay, but Shaq's got a point. Why would you get rid of Madueke to bring in Gittins? Like that, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. I didn't say
because you don't want to make profit on Gittins. No, I didn't say that makes sense, bro.
This is what you lot want to do.
Listen, bro.
How much you pay for Garnacho?
Listen, let me answer the questions you're saying, bro.
Go on, answer.
I didn't say any of these things. I'm not saying that I agree with any of these things. Why would I agree? Why I don't agree with selling Madueke. I think that's just pointless. We sold a player for listen. We've made good profit, yeah, off of him, but it doesn't matter, yeah. In this day and age, it's just a bit of money, bro. Like we've sold him to a rival, yeah, who are in a better position than we are as a club, bro. You don't need to keep peppering me with they don't care about profit and who's just that, bruv. They're very good with business, innit? But man, I told you I don't care about business if you ain't prioritizing the club. Prioritize my football club or fuck off. I've said it. I'll be one of the first outside the bridge protesting.
I feel like there's a riot coming.
Listen,
there's a riot coming in the next couple of years.
What's the only thing that's stinky, yeah, about the players that we have here are they're caring for fashion and social media and the world and the cameras and stuff more than actually football. Like some little waste man that we just bought from United. So I understand that like these business deals are not like we can't change that, bruv. Get me. Bowley and Ed Barley and whatnot. They got their plan, their money plans, yeah. But I'm saying do what you're doing with your money plans, yeah, but can you bring in players that will at least play for the badge? Even if they're not the best, at least will they play for the badge?
That's what I'm saying.
So obviously, bro, the likes of Sancho can bounce. I don't like, yeah, he's great at breaking down a low block. I don't care, leave if you don't care about it. We offered him enough wages, he didn't want to stay. Do one, bro. Go away. Do you know what I mean? Madueke, he's got no loyalty to no one. He'll snake you, man, just like he snaked us, bruv. But it's not even really snaky, is it? Because when you're being open and honest about how you feel, that's it. You're like, bro, I'm going to prioritize my life. I care about me more than I do about your club. Personally, deep down, I actually don't like players like that because the badge ain't more important to him than himself. You'll see that. It ain't more important than his hairband that holds up his braids. That's more important to him, trust me. But players like that to me ain't welcome in my football club. But at the same time, you're saying to me, like from a logical football point of view, Madueke, like, bro, why would we sell him to Arsenal for 52 million? That makes no sense, bro. Like, unless we're getting offered like 70, 80 M's, yeah, like, which is just obscenely crazy money, then why would we sell him to a rival? It's dumb, you know what I mean? So listen. Like, why didn't you get Donnarumma?
And why didn't you get Donnarumma?
Why would I wouldn't
Oh,
want him.
man.
I wouldn't want him, and I'll tell you why we wouldn't get him. We didn't get him.
Why didn't you?
Man,
Why didn't you get
man,
Gay?
man, I
Why
don't
didn't you
know.
get
I don't know,
Mark Gay
Shaq,
from
about that.
Palace?
But Donnarumma, I can tell you why, because he can't play out from the back to save his life, bro. Shaq, you know this.
I
But
know
bro,
this. Jordan, do you know what's funny
it's
about
better
that?
than
Though?
Sanchez, man.
I know this. I know this. Pep knows this. Pep still bought him.
Why though?
That's the maddest thing about because
That's how good.
Pep had
That's
Pep.
how good he is.
He's a shot
Right.
stopper. Yeah, but bro, listen, no. I'm not being funny. Sanchez is a very good shot stopper, bro. Like, what's the point of buying a better shot stopper? Mate, we need to buy a goalkeeper that can play out from the back good. That's what we need. It don't really make sense buying Donnarumma,
You
bro.
should
You
have
know
kept
why,
Pepper.
Jordan? Do you know why, Jordan? Do you know why?
Yeah.
Forget even. Hey, whoa! There ain't even that conversation. But it's not even that. Okay, cool. Sanchez is a good shot stopper. Hey, bro, on the first game of the season, I seen man score a free kick against him that went straight at him. Do you know what I mean? He's got the bozo.
Bro,
He's got the
yeah,
bozo.
bro,
At least
bro,
with
he's a
Donnarumma,
good
his
shot
bozo
stopper.
was playing out from the back.
Bro, he's a good shot
He
stopper.
is, but he's
He's
still
pulled
a
off. He's pulled
bozo.
off saves. Bro, he's pulled off
He
saves that
still-
multiple keepers wouldn't pull off. Like, so even the night before last night.
I disagree. I tell you what, yeah. You see that save that he made against Olise? I've seen Raya make that same save against Son last season, that 2-2 draw. Same save.
Oh yeah, the one where he missed on
If
purpose.
you're a keeper, at the top level,
Yeah,
bro,
the one where he missed on purpose.
Huh?
The one
That
where
was against
Son
Man City. Nah, that was against Man City, bro. That was against Man City. I'm talking about against us.
No, it was the second last game of the season or something like that.
Yeah, but that was against City, my bro. I'm talking
Yeah,
about against us last season. 2-2 draw against Tottenham.
I can't remember that. I can't remember that shot. Yeah,
exactly. But I'm just saying, I remember when Son took that shot, I'm like, oh fuck, we're 1-0 down. Raya saved it. Do you know what I mean? But let me tell you something, yeah, about my keeper.
Jordan, you look good. You look good in the Arsenal locker room, by the way.
There's no trophies there. What are you on about?
No, I hear it.
They're right next to you.
Sorry, there. I see them there. I see them there.
No, but go on, Shaq. My bad, Shaq. Go on, Shaq.
No, it's calm. But
Go
the
on,
bottom
Shaq.
line is, yeah, ultimately, yeah, over a season, I just don't think Sanchez can be relied on. Like, what anyone
I agree.
When you see him do the brain dead stuff that we've seen him do, yeah, you can't trust him, man. And it's not even just about your goalkeeper situation as well. It's not just about your winger situation as well. It's also about your centre backs. Now, I can partially understand there's certain man you can't move on. Doesn't make sense to add bare players to the squad. Do you know what I mean? When there's already a man there. But the problem is this: if you're gonna spend 300 mil, you might as fucking well, mate. You might as well be overloaded in certain positions.
I know.
If it ensures
I hear what you're saying. No, I hear you. Yeah, like if you said to me right now, would you swap Donnarumma for Sanchez? Like, I'd say yeah. But like, my point, obviously, you get my point, innit? We need a keeper for Maresca's style of football. We need a keeper that can play it out from the back, like confidently and well. Do you know what I mean? But I do understand your logic behind like Donnarumma. But look, at the end of the day, I know, trust me, I know better than anyone that Sanchez is not cutting it, bro. I'll give him his flowers for what he's done well, but he's not a world-class keeper. Do you know what I mean? And we need world-class, bro. Like, if we want to be winning the Premier League and the Champions League and competing for every trophy we possibly can, then we need the best players. Get me? It's as simple as, bruv. Like, and if you ain't got the absolute best players, you need very good players and the absolute best manager, like at least to compete. And that's how it works, bro, in football. Like, man knows this. Like with Sanchez, winning the league, that's a stretch. Winning a match, a big match, yeah, he'll turn up. Like, he can turn up. Like, we won the Club World Cup against PSG and whatnot. Like, yeah, he'll turn up. But like you say, it's 38 games, isn't it? And Raya is definitely a more consistent keeper than him. And he's better at playing out for the back. So, yeah. It's just, with keepers, our problem, isn't it? Keepers, one of our problems. I know.
Raya is consistent.
No, he's definitely consistent, yeah. But I wouldn't say he's the best, though. But he is consistent. And he's very good. No.
You know what? This is the thing, though. In 2025, there are very, very few world-class goalkeepers. I'll be real with you. Like the only ones I can think off the top of my head is what, Allison, maybe All Black is still in there, and Donnarumma himself. That's the funny thing about it, my G. I could only count 3 world-class goalkeepers. You could have got one of them.
Yeah, but you're going, Buffy, I know, but you're Shaq, come on, you're going on like we fucking went in some bidding war for him. We didn't even try to get him, bro. Like, come on, bro. I know it's dumb.
That's the problem, Jordan.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
How have you said 300 mil?
Oh, bro,
and you've got gaps in your squad.
27 million.
You like 400 mil the previous season, and you've still got gaps in your squad.
You better criticise us, yeah. But we've made 340 something million. We've sold 320 something mil. Well, we made like 10 mil profit, net spend profit, yeah. We've done so well with business, yeah. You're gonna pinpoint, and obviously it's one thing to say, yeah, bro, you should have got Donnarumma in it. He's better than Sanchez. I'd be like, yeah, I agree. Still, I'm not gonna lie, but because I do agree. But you're pinpointing the bad business that we done. Like, and Arsenal started panic loaning their players out in the last 48 hours of the window. Come on, man.
That's not panic loaning, bro. That's
getting rid of the garbage. Bro, that's taking out the garbage. It is, bro. It is. No, it's not.
Men are coming out on Tuesday morning. You get me? Well, it is.
I know, but I'm saying business is business.
Name me the players that got loaned out or sold.
Well, you check. You told me. I just know there was like 2 or 3 players that were loaned out.
No, I'll tell you in a second. Let me go through the chat because they've been waiting, yeah. Because they've been adding things to the combo. Adrian says no. Godfrey says big up Shaq, my G. Same to Jordan, big up. Adrian says world champions ting. Adrian says poor referee decisions. You are cracking me up. I saw this from a mile away. Can't wait for the Barca game against the world champions. I think that's to you. That's a comment for you, Jordan. Adrian also says 2 billion worth of man, and you say he wasn't ready, Gittins. I thought you, man, was here to show us levels. Make it make sense. He also says Donnarumma was pretty decent for a guy who can't play out the back, you know, on his debut. Going for the Prem from Chelsea stand of... Last comment, he says, going for the Prem from Chelsea stand, point is the big ask. The leap from fighting for top 4 to title contenders is being underappreciated. What do you think of that last comment, Jordan? What do you think of this last comment, Jordan? Anything?
What does it say? We're being underappreciated.
It says going for the Prem from Chelsea's standpoint is still a big ask. That leap from fighting for top 4 to title contenders is being underappreciated. Oh, he's trying to say he doesn't think you're ready.
Yeah,
I agree with that. I don't think you are going to be
he's
title
saying
contenders.
it's being underappreciated. I'm not too sure if that's what he means. He's saying that we've gone from top 4 contenders to title contenders. Obviously, it's a big ask. Yeah, he said that first, but then he's saying we've gone from top 4 contenders to title contenders, and that's being underappreciated. I think that's what he's saying.
No, he's saying
if I'm wrong,
I think he's saying being. I think he means the level between fighting for the title and fighting for top 4. The level difference is being unappreciated. Like, I think that's what he means. But either way, man, I do personally. I don't think you're in a title race this season. Well, he's replying, isn't it? Adrian might reply and clarify more. So where do you have? So what we didn't get to do a preview this season, Jordan, like we always do. Yeah, you never told me your top 4 or top 5 predictions. And in fact, me and Shaq, we didn't even do that either, did we? Together.
Yeah.
So let me just run through it quick. Like, what is your top 4 this season? Your predictions you got?
You want my top 4, yeah?
Now a ball's being kicked. Because Jordan said he had to see a couple games first. So we've seen a couple games, Jordan. What are you saying?
Man's got you my top 4, bro.
No, tell me what your top 4 prediction is right now. basically.
My top 4 prediction is
Yeah.
I don't have a bloody clue, mate. I'm being like so deadly honest, but I'll be honest with you. Out of all the years over the last 5-6 years, I'm more wary, and I wouldn't say worried because I'm not a hater, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? The team deserves to win, but I'm more wary that this year I think Arsenal might do it.
I like that talk.
I don't know who to put in. I don't know who to put in first, if I'm being honest. Because as far as I'm concerned, you're consistent FC, and it's hard to beat the most consistent team.
No, I'll be real with you. Yeah, us 4 teams. It's the top 4 for me. It's the top 4. It's going to be Arsenal, United, and Liverpool in the top 3, and Chelsea might be able to finish 3rd, but I think they're 4th, innit? Shaq,
United.
You want to add anything to this before we go into the game against City?
What did you just say, bro? You just said United.
City.
What?
I think he meant City.
No,
yeah, he meant
Man
City.
City. Man City.
No, he said, cool. Yeah, that makes so. What your predictions are?
Shaq, do you want to add
Liverpool?
anything on that?
Yeah, that's got to be the top 4.
Arsenal, Liverpool, City, Chelsea. Hey, that is the top 4. Hey,
no, but
Shaq,
in that order, that's your order, innit? That's not my order.
That's my actual order. Yeah. No, that's my
That's
order.
not my order. That's not my order.
So we'll get on with it then, mate. Tell us your order.
Look, if I absolutely have to, yeah.
Big up views for the raid.
City are gonna finish 4th. Hey, you lot are gonna think I'm mad, bruv, innit?
Yeah.
Liverpool 3rd.
We do.
Chelsea 2nd.
Liverpool 1st.
And probably Arsenal 1st.
Chelsea 2nd.
We'll see.
Hey, I like the Arsenal 1st, but hey, that. Do you know what? This is why it's fun, man, because that's a funny order, innit? So at the end of the season,
listen, you want to hear my reasons why?
Right.
Do you want to hear my reasons why?
Go on.
I'm not too sure about Chelsea, but I'm backing my club. Yeah, of course. Right? But I can't be 100% sure. Yeah. But with Liverpool, so far, as good as they are, and I respect them and rate them a lot, they've scraped their wins. You man are winning like.
That's true.
You're just sitting down, running a zoot and having a cup of tea, bruv, like I am. Do you know what I mean? Like that's how you man are winning games right now, bruv. Like, so come on, I'm honest, bro.
Shaq was rested. Shaq had a sleep. Shaq was getting tired watching the game. It was. I like Shaq.
You man can sleep through the first half and then go into click on the TV and you're 1-0 up at half time and you're like, this is lovely.
That's how I felt like against Forest, man. It was lovely. It was beautiful. Yeah, man.
I rate you, man. Still,
no, go on, Shaq, man. It's your turn anyway, Shaq.
I hope we win the Premier.
Let Shaq. No, of course, man. But let Shaq jump in on his views for the season.
I'm gonna stick my neck on the line in it, but there's a caveat here. Yeah. First, I'm going Man City. Sounds crazy. I'm going Man City, but the caveat is, if they don't beat us on Sunday, not draw. If they don't beat us on Sunday, then that changes. That's the caveat. And then we can revisit again, etc., etc.
You're mad guy.
I'm going Liverpool 2nd. I'm going Arsenal 3rd. 4th is a toss-up between Chelsea and Tottenham.
You're insulting.
I'm not too sure.
Oh, you might not even have Chelsea in the top 4.
I believe it. Do you know what it is?
No,
do you know what it is?
That's calm, but you just said Tottenham. I'm sad.
I believe in Thomas Frank. You have a better team than them, but I believe
So do I. But he's the manager of Tottenham. And you've just said that they might
No,
beat us.
Tottenham done what?
Shaq's a legend, bro.
Yeah.
You're giving me jokes.
But we're not talking about Tottenham winning a trophy here. We're talking about Tottenham finishing
I
top
know.
4. You know what I mean?
I
Top 4,
yeah,
they can
yeah.
win. Do you know what I mean? But
Shaq.
yeah.
But what team,
Yeah.
What team in England fucks Tottenham over more than any other football club, bro?
That's a fair point. Yeah. That's a fair point.
You get me? It's what we do, bro.
That's a fair point. Right.
I hear you though. Still.
If I'm gonna stick my neck out in the line, I'm picking Chelsea 4th. I think it's the same top 4 as last season. But I'm wary about Tottenham. I'm a little bit wary about Bournemouth. I think there's one more team in terms of challenging for that. Yeah, in terms of challenging for that top 4, top 5, and I'm Newcastle. That's the other one. Bournemouth, Newcastle, Tottenham. Those are the 3 teams that I think can make a push for that top 4.
I swear,
top 4 was last season though.
I swear Newcastle can spend in January if they want to.
Yeah, they should be.
I think they can.
They can.
I think it's just.
Listen.
I think it's just.
Let me run through the chat. Let me run through
City that can't. Go on.
Listen, lads, man. Let me run through the chat, and then we'll go to the last segment. You know, we've done Chelsea, we've done Noni, we've done the predictions. Let me just run through this chat, and we'll do the final, most important thing of the day: the Arsenal versus City preview. So. Big up Nems each and every time. Big up AJ. You're all giving the dappings out. Adrian says he does Arsenal, Liverpool, City, and Tottenham. Hey, that's mad, you know. Including Adrian, we all got a different 4. But that's crazy. It's crazy. But it's all similar. But yeah, I'm going Arsenal to win the league, man. Definitely. Adrian says if Chelsea make it out the group stages in the Champions League, I don't think they can compete in 4 competitions. The Champions League is like a parallel season, so it's demanding add the other 2 crash. Now, I believe that too, you know. I don't think Chelsea have the depth to compete for all 4. And I do think you're going to find it harder this season than you did last season, because you was resting your whole team and you was playing everyone who wasn't playing in the Premier League in that Conference League. You can't do that this year. This year,
we've won
like
it
you've
all,
just
mate.
seen with Bayern Munich,
we've won it all, mate.
I hear that.
We've won it all, mate.
Big up,
yeah,
Alex each and every time.
Hold tight, everyone in the comments.
Even Alex is different. He's going Liverpool, Arsenal, City. Yeah, man, and big up views for the raid each and every time, man. It's much
listen though, can I make a point here? Yeah?
Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Listen, all right, let's get into the last segment.
Let me make a point. To the viewers, to you two as well, to everyone, yeah. Don't forget, yeah, that as a club, yeah, take the football aside, yeah, like as in, like take how good the team is and you know how likely they are to win, and like you know we all know these certain facts right now, yeah. Like Arsenal are in a better place than Chelsea should be, yeah. Like we know this, yeah. We know that Liverpool is probably in the best place that they've been in for a hot minute, yeah. City are doing some sort of mad rebuild, and you can just never underestimate them. We know all these facts, yeah. I want you to remember one fact about my football club: that we win trophies even when we're not at our best. So enjoy the predictions of us not making the top 4 and not winning this and not winning that. And then when you see them blue jerseys lifting silverware again, just remember I said don't be surprised, bruv. And I'm not even gonna be here like, well, yeah, bruv, I told you so. I'm just gonna be like, I'll add that to the cabinet. Nice one. Cool. Just remember.
So let me add to that, yeah. I don't think Chelsea is going to win anything in the next 3 seasons. So this season, next season, and the season after, you're winning fuck all, innit? You're winning fuck all. I'll tell you why you won, yeah? Because you played the Conference
Can I just say one thing? One thing. I promise. One thing. You said last year we weren't going to win anything. You were wrong. You also said that you were going to win the league. You were wrong. You said the season before that you were going to win the league. You were wrong. The season before that you said you were going to win the league. You were wrong. Every prediction you've made, every single prediction you've made, you are wrong. The only one you made right was last year Chelsea finishing 4th. That was the only prediction that you've made that was right. Congratulations, bro. All your predictions have been wrong.
Say nothing. Say nothing.
But I hear
No,
you.
not all of them. Not all of them. What? Chelsea. No, do you know what it is with Chelsea? Yeah, you don't understand. Like Adrian said a couple comments ago. Yeah, the level of Champions League football compared to the Conference League is two different things. Your squad is not as good as you think it is. Are you going to be able to rely on the 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th man in the squad?
The level.
I'm just saying.
Wait. They asked Cole Palmer the same question, yeah, and he said, yeah. We ain't come here we're here to compete, yeah. We are here to compete, yeah. Whatever you say, you can say, bro, yeah. But you're saying this from a point of view from a football fan that has not won that trophy, bro. We've won that. We know what it takes to win. And before you start saying, but bruv, like you ain't got a great team now, not good enough to win the Champions League, I'd humbly agree with you. Well, we good enough. We didn't have. Bro, we didn't have a good enough team to win the Champions League in 2021. We didn't have a good enough team to win the Champions League in 2012.
That is definitely true. But you know what? You had a better defense, though.
Doesn't matter. My point's proven. We didn't have a good enough team to win, and we won, bro. Look, my point is we've overcome astronomical odds to win the Champions League on both times we have. We even just had to prove it to the world again. We're still Chelsea and we'll still overcome them odds as well. We've done it against PSG. Bro, listen. You can underestimate us all you like.
Man.
Let's move on.
I don't.
Chelsea.
Listen, you know how I feel about Chelsea, but listen, we're going to have to move on to the Arsenal City game, yeah? But I will say this, if we get a clean sheet against City, yeah, I'm going to say what I said last season, that we can beat Chelsea's defensive record this year. I'm going to say it. If we get a clean sheet against City, I'm singing it. Oh, you can clip it up, bro. If we get a clean sheet against City, we can do it. Yeah, clip that. Anyway, hey,
you can't stop talking about Chelsea.
Let's move on. Yeah, me and Jordan have been hogging the mic today. Yeah, we can have another go. We'll put a pin in that. At the end of the show, let me get you man predictions. Let Shaq have a turn on the mic.
Let's have the predictions for you man's game with City.
That's what I'm about to do. That's what I'm doing. Shaq, let Shaq go first. What's your prediction, Shaq? And you can talk about the lineup you think he's going to put out or how you feel about the game. The mic's yours, man. What's your prediction?
I think it's going to be a 1-1. Unfortunately, because our managers are coward, we're not going to put out a team that's going to play on the front foot. And to be fair, look, Man City are there for the taking defensively. They are a bit shaky. I know they won the other day. Well, yesterday. They were a man up. To be fair, I didn't get to watch the game, but they do have a couple of man. They got Kusanov right back. I think it's quick. Do you know what I mean? And he's aggressive. So I think even if you want to hit City on the counter, I think he's someone that can limit us. They got the young back Nico O'Reilly at left back, which I rate, but he ain't the best defensively. So yeah, unfortunately, I think we're just going to be targeting the wings. I think he's going to go with something like Madueke and Martinelli, or if Saka is actually back, because we know he loves to rush players back, right? I think he will go with a Saka or Martinelli up top, don't be surprised if you see Mikel Merino at centre forward instead of Gyökeres. But the only thing is that if Mikel Merino plays at centre forward, then he can't have him in the midfield. And I think Arteta really likes to play Mikel Merino in that midfield for the horses for courses stuff. Or what he might do, hey people, imagine a midfield of Zubimendi, Norgard, and Rice blood with Merino at centre forward. Don't put it behind this manager, Don't put it behind him. Do you know what I mean? You know what? Yeah. When it comes to scoring goals, like we know we're good at set pieces in it, and we can get the odd jammy goal, or one of our scrubs are gonna end up doing something that we don't expect of him. That's why I think we're gonna score a goal. Yes, our defense is quality, but I think we're gonna concede a goal because they got fucking Haaland up front, mate. Do you know what I mean? They got Haaland up front, and they also have their direct threats as well. I'm not a big fan of Doku, like far from it. I've been told by many people, do you know what I mean? He had a quality performance against Napoli. He's had a bit more consistency in the team. I really do see him. Well, that's him on the right. So I really do see him giving Calafiori a problem. I can't lie, man. Do you know what I mean? And they still got guys like Reinders and Silver in there. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be an interesting matchup, but unfortunately, because the way that we approach big games is a bit cowardice, I just don't think that we're going to end up getting a W. Unfortunately, at the same time, I don't see us losing either. So yeah, I'm going with a 1-1 draw and a lineup. Yeah, where we're going to say "fuck you, Arteta." Meet me in the ring. I want to punch you up. Type of lineup in it. That's what I think is going to be.
Do you know Arteta, bruv? Yeah, he don't
But
against Chelsea, bruv. Yeah, you man go for the win, bro. Against us, yeah, and that guy just lost too many times as a player against us. Like he ain't having it as a manager, bruv. Don't blame him either, bruv. But against Pep, bruv, he has too much respect for that guy, bruv. When you play City, bruv, too much respect, bruv.
yeah, but the thing is, yeah, like, bro, we slapped them 5-1 last season.
That's true.
Season before that, we beat them as well. Do you
No,
know
I
what
know,
mean? So
because it can be done. No, it can be done, bro. But I'm just saying from a general perspective, bruv. He approaches certain games, yeah, with basically too much respect for the opposition. So the main goal is not losing instead of winning. Do you get what I mean?
No, 100%, 100%. He plays not to. He plays not to lose.
No, he is.
Unfortunately,
it's annoying, isn't it? But I'm putting myself in Arsenal fans' shoes, isn't it? Like, doesn't feel very comfortable, but yeah, like it's true.
no, because the thing is, yeah, in these big games, yeah, like I don't expect man to go gung ho in it. Like I don't, but I feel like whenever he sees there's a game where it's going to be difficult or teams are going to press us, etc., he's going to field that midfield of Marino, Zubimendi, and and Rice, which is bro, it's very frustrating.
Yeah, he will.
It's very frustrating. I can't lie to you, man.
No, but do you know what? Shaq, I'll be honest with you, Shaq. Shaq, if everyone's fit, if the whole squad is fit, if the whole squad's fit, I do think his go-to midfield in any game would be Odegaard, Rice, and Zubi. I think that's his three in it. I think that's what he thinks is the best three. I just think because Odegaard's been injured, he hasn't gone on a positive route of employing Eze or Nwaneri or Dalman. He's gone for the more negative approach of bringing Marino into the midfield. So I don't think it's a thing that he's going to do only against the big teams or all the time. I think it's just because Odegaard's injured and he doesn't want to go with the positive approach. He wants to keep it, negative. But I just feel like he would play Odegaard in that midfield with Rice and Zubimendi if they're all fit. So I'm not too worried. And also, I don't mind personally him doing this in the big games away from home. But we're at home, even if it's Man City, I do feel like we should start with a more positive midfield. But like for me, I'll just go Eze, Rice, and Zubimendi. I think that will give us the most balance for tomorrow. That's just my opinion. Let me just run through this chat from Adrian quickly. Yeah? Boy 10 Dio says the raid party got launched while I indulged in a spliff. Lord activity. Big yourself up each and every time, man. Adrian, if the skipper's out, I feel like the gaffer. If the skipper's out, I feel like the gaffer will front 2 DMs, Eze 10, Martinelli, and Saka or Madueke. Yeah, I've pinned that comment, man, because I like that. If we can do that, yeah, I'd rather play with. I don't mind going 4-2-3-1 with Eze in the hole. That sounds like a plan to me. I really, even Chelsea, they play a 4-2-3-1. Yeah, I feel like if Arteta
I'm trying to win
employed
the game.
the same system Maresca plays, that 4-3-3 as well. Just depends on what players you have on the pitch. But I'm just saying, I personally love the 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, the 4-2-3-1 has a twist to it, bro. Like, I even play it with my Sunday league team, like with my kids, bro. Like with a 4-2-3-1, you've always got the guarantee that one of the centre midfielders, the holding midfielders, is gonna go like with them, and he's gonna be at the foot of the attack, like at the bottom of the attack. And obviously, I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I see it with Arsenal, bro, something about Rice, bro. It's like the Brer don't want to pass forward, bro. And I think you just need, bro. I agree with you. I think you should put Eze in that in the 10, bro, because he'll run with the ball, he'll carry the ball as well. And trust me, if City are holding possession well, he will drop in and win the ball and then take the ball and drive with it as well. You know, sort of like, you know how Harry Kane drops into midfield, but obviously he hasn't got the pace to drive forward like Eze would. But I think he'll do that. So I think that's a good idea still. But there's something about Rice, man, and frustrating, bro, sometimes.
Bro, I told man about that sideways merchant
that's what Shaq
after the
Yeah,
chat for the
bro,
world
like,
class because he banged 2 free kicks.
yeah,
I keep telling these man, he's a ball winner, bro. Great tackler
yeah,
of the ball, can read the game
literally.
well, man. But he's not a baller, not by any flipping means, bro. I keep telling man.
No,
And it's funny because
agree.
the game that we looked the best, yeah, and we were the most fluid, and we, even though, okay, you can argue Forest has probably been the team here that has given us the least to think about. Do you know what I mean? The game where we were most fluid and we kept the ball the best was when he wasn't on the pitch. Go figure. But big up Rice though, future captain, all of that stuff. But he ain't a baller, man. He ain't a baller, bro. He's a ball winner. That's what he is.
It's like get the ball, turn the man, and he's not that slow. Do you know what I mean? Or sluggish. Get the ball, turn the man, and pick a good pass, bro, like, and do your job, like, kind of thing. Because
You're saying
needs to be forward.
You're saying pick good passes. You're asking too much of him, blood. Do you know what I mean?
I'm like, sorry, but I'm like, I watch Caicedo, yeah, win the ball, yeah, and brother, I know we're kind of talking about different players on different levels in a way, like, but when he wins the ball, yeah, after he wins the ball, he looks around him and then drives with it if he has space. Rice looks pass to the side, move, get back, pass to the side. What the fuck is that about, bro?
But you know what it is, yeah, like
No, I know, and it's.
fair to Rice,
I don't mean to make a comparison, but
with Caicedo, yeah, he's a little shorter than Rice, isn't it? He's got a bit better low center of gravity, and he's a little more agile, isn't it? So just physically, he's able to wiggle himself out of situations that Rice can't. But when I watch Caicedo, even though sometimes it doesn't come off, there's a genuine attempt to make certain passes. I don't see that from Rice.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's bruv, and I think it's, you know, Rice, yeah, he's like one of them guys, yeah, like he's like the teacher's pet kind of, bro, yeah, like he does like what the manager tells him to, like, by the letter, and it's like you can tell that the main objective is don't lose the ball, and bruv, at the end of the day, you're a midfielder, bro. You're not a centre back. Centre back should never lose the ball, yeah, like unless they're hoofing the ball forward.
He
like,
was a centre back, isn't it?
No, I know, but I'm saying it doesn't matter, bro. Declan Rice has been playing in midfield for time, bro. And when you look at him at West Ham, look when they won the Europa Conference League, yeah, West Ham, bro. Yeah, my man was getting that ball and driving forward, bro. Like he was, bro. I was watching him do it, and now he's playing for Arteta. It's side to side, all this shit, and then other players on the pitch have the permission to drive with the ball. When you're like, Declan Rice is a physical athlete. He is able to take the ball and drive with it. Let the man do what he fucking can do. And second to that as well, stop putting crazy pressure on him to not lose the ball. Let him try and pick a 20-yard pass forward. Let him try, bruv. The same way like Shaq is saying, Caicedo tries it. Do you know what I mean? But because once you lose it, you man are like us, bro. You're onto that. You get that ball back quickly. So what's wrong with him trying to pull off a pass? Like, it's very conservative football, bro.
But I don't think so I slightly agree, yeah, and disagree with you, yeah. Right. So I don't think Rice is necessarily a player that follows the letter of the law in it. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, that's part of the reason why. It's part of the reason why I want him to be captain or vice captain. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't think he's so much of a kiss ass to the manager and the system, etc., etc. It's just as a footballer, I know and I understand his limitations. Me personally, I don't want him trying splitting balls. Pause. I don't want him to be doing that. That's not his bag. You know what I mean? We've got a left back that the manager of Mendy in there, and we've got a number 10 or an advanced 8 in there. These men can do these things. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be Rice. That's why I partially disagree. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah,
I kind of hear it like at West Ham, he was driving with the ball. To be fair, for Arsenal, he's drove with the ball at times as well. Do you know what I mean? It's just that
that's what I'm saying.
Just that he suits being in that 4-2-3-1 where he trying to be a ball progressor, whether that's carrying it or passing it. I don't think that's in it.
No, I agree, bro. I agree. Yeah, no. I just mean it would be nice to see him do it more often. I don't think he should do it like 50% of the time, like Caicedo. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying two things. One, I'd like to see Rice drive the ball a little bit more because he is good at it. He can do it. I saw him do it for West Ham at times. And number two, I'd like to see him try and pick some passes going forward. But even if it's a 5-yard pass forward, brother, or a 10-yard pass forward, or a pass out to the line or whatever, like it's better than just going side to side and side to side and side. Like it's just, I just think that every so often you should have that approach. Like obviously it's different if you're winning a game, you're 1-0 up, 2-0 up, whatever, you're cruising, you can do all that side to side shit, holding onto the ball and stuff. But you know, like especially in games when you're losing or it's 0-0 and it's late in the second half, bruv, like I think that driving with the ball or trying to pick a pass forward is the right decision to make. Do you know what I mean?
No, I hear it.
But I hear you as well.
Yeah, I just personally think that we're supposed to have this great squad and whatnot. I think there's a lot of other men that can do that. I think for Rice and Norgard, these men win the ball back, keep it simple in it. That's just my thing. And in Rice's case, be the leader, keep shouting, keep being that vocal presence. Just see, that's my thing. There's a lot of other players that can take responsibility when it comes to progressing the ball, even from our fullbacks as well. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's my thing. James, what are you saying, man? What are you saying? How do you think my man's gonna line up? What's your score prediction, man? I want to know because I know I'll be going on a bit.
I'll say that in a sec. I just want to add on to the Rice thing quickly. Yeah, look, I'll be real. I still think he's a great football player, and he might not ever be the most silkiest Jorginho type of player, and he might never be. What every football club in the world needs a player in their midfield who's willing to do the donkey work, and a lot of the stuff he does goes rated. But yeah, I don't like this attacking midfielder or attacking 8 he's trying to be. I personally rather see him in a 6, but now we've got Zubi. We're just gonna have to rotate and give Rice more time on the bench. Do you know what I mean? Fletcher used to only play against Arsenal. There's 2 feel like he's going to play the fridge midfield. He's going to play the 3 fridges in midfield. Not 3 fridges because you can't call Zubi a fridge, but he's going to play Zubi, Marino, and Rice. I do believe that. And he's going to start Eze or Martinelli on the left. I do expect it to be the same style of football. Obviously, I had a lot more on the break this game. And if I was Arteta, I would work on both sides of the game, on trying to control the game, trying not to let them like 60 or 70% ball possession us. I think we could kill them on the break. I honestly do. If we have the right three up top and we have the right mindset and we play a bit more direct. And Calafiori, the way he's been putting those balls over the top, I would play Batman because he does play more direct balls than Skelly and other players who play out there. But yeah, that's all I have on it.
Listen, I need to go in it. I need to go in it, so I'm just gonna quickly.
Yeah, I can't wait for the game. I might do a watch along for these chats.
I'll give you my predictions. I don't know the score.
If everyone's heading out,
you man are definitely gonna win.
We'll go into that in a sec. Let me just.
I think you'll win still.
Go on. Give me your prediction.
Yeah. No, I just think you'll win. I
So
no, I
go
know
on,
I
what do you think? Go on, what's your
1-0, 2-0, but I think you'll win. That's it. Yeah. That's it. Anyway, I gotta go, you man. Innit? Love you.
Big up yourself,
No, go
Jordan.
on. Tell me what you think of the game. Like, how do you?
No, I just think you're gonna go there with a plan, and you're gonna execute that. You're gonna execute that plan perfectly, and that plan is going to be primarily not to lose and not to concede, which I don't think you'll do. You might concede one maximum, but I think you'll win the game either like 1-0 or 2-1 or something, maybe 2-0. I think because you will be able to either counter them or catch them vulnerable because they have been sloppy at times for ages, to be honest. But they are looking a bit more dangerous going forward, but they are looking still sloppy and dangerous at the back. And I believe that anyone who is sloppy or dangerous at the back against Arsenal, you ain't going to win that game. So, yeah, that's it.
I hope you're right.
All right, cool. Hey, listen, Shaq, are we all heading out at the same time?
Yeah, you man in a bit, yeah?
I'm gonna go on for a little longer.
Hey, Shaq, are we
big up
all
yourself, Jordan, man. Big up yourself.
You're gonna go on.
Nah, I'm gonna stay for a couple more, man. I want to get to the comments in it. I'm gonna stay
for longer because my internet's.
Yeah, man.
My internet's moving.
Yeah, that's
mad,
fine,
people,
bro. I'll
man.
stay for a couple
catch
more.
you on the next.
I know. The internet's the mad thing.
No, internet's moving mad.
Yeah, big up yourself, James, man.
Big up, people.
Big up yourself, man. Big up the chat, man. Big up Adrian. Make sure you man are smashing that like and subscribe, man. Do you know what I mean? So my man's saying Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabi, Calafiori, Rice, Zubi. Yeah, probably. If you're talking like if that is what the back six should be, do you know what I mean? Probably. I think you put the rest of the team here as Martinelli, Glock 9, and Saka. Bro, people. I'm not even gonna lie to you, yeah. Martinelli, I don't want to see him start. Bring him off the bench, tired legs and that. Do you know what I mean? Maybe at that time, Kusanov is going to be on a yellow card and let Martinelli run at him. Even though we know he might not beat his man, he probably won't. He probably won't. You know what I mean? And Kusanov, he's quick himself, but 60th minute, 70th minute, man's on a yellow card and that because my man's just bare rashly hurdles into challenges and that. You know what I mean? Then we can talk, but I'd complete. Hey, Arteta, yeah, Arteta, like, please, no, Martinelli, please, no. And another thing, Arteta, and I'm pretty sure everyone can agree with me on this one. Stop fucking shouting at Eze and telling him to stay on the touchline. Eze is not a fucking touchline winger. If you want Eze to play on the left, you allow him to roam those inside channels, and then you have Calafiori on the overlap. That's what you do. Respect the fucking footballer. Please, Arteta, once in your life, respect the footballer for what he is. But yeah, do you know what? Yeah, to be fair, Adrian, this is the lineup that he probably is going to go with, and I wouldn't be surprised if you take out Eze out of that team and you put some Marino. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised, but you know, it will be physical, especially after that Rodri smack talk or 1-0 penalty from Gyökeres will send Bernardo Silva into a spiral. Now I hear that. Do you know what I mean? Like, hey, listen, yeah, Pep Guardiola, yeah, hey, what he's done to Bernardo Silva, people, hey, not enough people are talking about it, you know. Do you know what I mean? He's a scrappy youth now. He's a bastard, man. He's lost a bit of his technical genius, man, and he's just a bastard, man. You know what I mean? That's what it is, people. That's what it is. That Marino gimmick is just safe, not rewarding. I agree with you, Adrian. I agree with you. Rice passes the ball to move the opposition, guys, is an instruction from the manager. No, I hear it. But you know what, yeah? I don't mind. Obviously, now that we got Zubimendi in the team, like, I don't mind if Rice does the side-to-side thing. I don't want to see Rice in the 8 because I just think he lacks the agility. He lacks the wing mirrors. He lacks the passing ability. He lacks the speed of thought do certain 8 things in the attacking third. He does. I'm sorry, guys. Love the player, future captain, vice captain, all of that stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't mind if he goes side to side. Like I said earlier, yeah, it's the guys like Zubi, Calafiori, even a Timber, like from deep. Like these are the men that should probably be more progressing the ball. And you know what? It's crazy to ask this of a centre back more than our DM. But you know what? Probably Mosquera. The guy looks very comfortable on the ball, man. He does look very comfortable on the ball. But yeah, guys, man, let me know. What's your predictions from the game, man? I'm not saying we should slap these, man, but this should be 3 points. I can't lie. And it's no disrespect to Man City, but we beat Man City when they were better. I'm not talking about the 5-1. I'm talking about the 1-0 2 seasons ago, 23-24. They were better. And we had a worse squad back then, I would say. Do you know what I mean? So, nah, man, I need to see a W, people, man. I really do need to see a W. And I don't mind being a bit cautious. I don't mind not playing with the high line. Do you know what I mean? Because, boy, listen, see that boy Haaland? You see that guy Haaland, people? Woo! He's got something for us, man. He's got something for us. That's why me personally, I'm predicting a 1-1. Because I don't care how well your team is set up, bro. That Haaland, man, he can bag off of scraps, off of through balls and whatnot. Do you know what I mean? But we'll see how it goes, man. Do you know what I mean? Arsenal 1, Man City 1. That's what I think is gonna be. Do you know what I mean? I do hope and pray. Oh, bum prayer. Do you know what I mean? That it's gonna be better, man. Adrian is telling us 2-0 Arsenal, a Gabby header, and Gyökeres. Now I hear it, and that's a. We haven't touched on Gyökeres, people. I'm going to touch on it very quickly before man wrap up, yeah? Listen, Gyökeres, I understand that we need to supply you more. We do need to supply you more. But I'm sorry, that chance against Atletico Bilbao, I'm still having nightmares about it. We need to do better in those situations. Especially in big games like this, where chances may be few and far in between. When you have an advantage over the defenders like that, they shouldn't be able to catch you up. They shouldn't. That should be back of the net. When you've got all that, if we have an opportunity against Man City, where you've got a lot of grass to eat up and it's just about the 1-on-1, that needs to be a goal. That needs to be a goal. Because I can accept that you're not a good footballer. I can accept that you're not a good link man. I can accept that for the most part, you're just a bagsman. You're physical. You can wrestle with players a bit. I saw you, I think in the Forest game, you had 1 or 2 touches where you just received it and you popped it off first time into the wing. Do you know what I mean? A little link up. Like, you have the ability to do that in the odd times, but I understand these are not your strengths, these are your weaknesses. But for the life of me, Yok, you need certain chances you need to put away. You need to put away. So if we're going to work up situations where we're going to get at Man City on a transition, Gyökeres, I need you to be on it, man. I need you to be on it. But listen, people, big up yourselves, man. Love for the love. Big up Views on Sport for the raid. 10 times. Man's going to wrap up now, innit? Do you know what I mean? But hopefully you've already smashed the like. You've already smashed the subscribe, man. Do you know what I mean? Very quickly, got 14. We're going to win. I hope so, my brother. I hope so, man. Do you know what I mean? Come on, you Gunners. Of course, man. Come on. Gyökeres is a bad man. His presence alone should count for STF. What do you mean by that, Adrian? And I know. Well, I think I think you mean his presence alone should count for strength. I think is what you're trying to say. I know we want more and he should do better, but I like what I see. Now I hear it in terms of like his movement. Do you know what I mean? His goal-oriented movement. You know, the fact that he's still got 3 goals in minimal opportunities. That like I'm encouraged by those signs, my bro. Do you know what I mean? But I was very discouraged with that chance because that should be your bread and butter. That chance against Atletico Bilbao, that should be your bread and butter. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, this is Arsenal Football Club. We know, that this team doesn't exactly play for you. And I get it. Do you know what I mean? But there's just certain times, certain opportunities where if I can accept deficiencies in your game, Victor, I can accept those. You need to deliver when it comes to the goal scoring. I'm not necessarily talking about the volume because I think with the way that we play, I don't think he's going to get a high volume of chances, but there are certain type of chances I expect you to score, Gyökeres. I'm sorry. I get that the market is crazy these days, and for a player like yourself, 55 million is a good price. I get all of that, bro. I get all of that. But I'm sorry, we did spend a good amount of money on you, big yuck. You know what I mean? Glock 14, brother. I get it. I know this Gyökeres. I know this. But you need to be putting certain chances away, blood. I'm not letting that Atletico Bilbao chance to rest. I'm not, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Because you see these other man, you see these pagans, you see these ops, they're talking on your name, you know. They're talking on your name. And I'm defending you. I'm defending you. And let me tell you something, Victor. And to every man watching, I have lost the will to be tribal about Arsenal Football Club. Too many disappointments, too many failures. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I am going to back my striker because I genuinely believe he has the capability to score goals of different types. And there are certain game states that suit him. When he's on transition, he's 3-1-1, and the defenders are struggling to catch him up. Those type of situations, Victor, you need to deliver. You need to deliver. And we'll leave it there, people, man. Obviously, the game is on Sunday. You know what it is. Sunday evening. It's the Sunday showdown. Make sure you, man, come back and pitch in. Do you know what I mean? If any of the Ops lose, hopefully this time they will turn up, because these United, man, they didn't want to turn up last Sunday. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully these men will turn up, you know what I mean? And we can speak on the game, and hopefully we'll be here smiling. I'll be down there with a cigarette or whatever, rolly, smoking that Man City pack. Hopefully that's going to be the case come Sunday evening. But people, listen, big up yourself, man. Smash that like and subscribe if you ain't have already, man. Big up James, man. Yeah, big up to all the people, man. Do you know what I mean? Big up everyone